Hello, hello everyone. Yeah, I also really love Youngblood's vocals. His favorite song of mine is Zombie. It is such a good song. I would highly recommend listening to it if you haven't. Hydrate and posture check straight off the bat. Thank you so much, Charlotte. How are we all doing? Let me just see. Millie, you were first. Thank you very much. Thank you also for the happy flap and your caramel latte. That sounds so good. And Charlotte, welcome in. You've got a mocha with whip today. Delicious. And 17 happy flaps. We have to start our stream, right? I'll stretch, I'll drink, and we'll be fine. But yeah, the vocalist was Youngblood. I recently got into him and I really enjoy him and his music. Zombie is one of his newest songs on his newest album, and it's my favorite. It's such a powerful song, I feel. I just love it. Everything about it is very good, in my personal opinion. But how are we all today? I know it's a Monday stream, but I won't be able to stream on Saturday and Sunday, so I thought I would add 2 extra days this week, and also because I did miss quite a few streams last week due to technical issues and life. Yeah, I think, Charlotte, you might like it. I feel like we have sort of similar tastes in music. I listen to everything anyway, so I feel like you would like it. Also, our fact. We did have a fact. Millie redeemed the fact that in the 1960s, the CIA launched Operation Acoustic Kitty, an effort to train cats to become foreign spies by implanting microphones in their ears and radio transmitters at the base of their skulls. That is really cool, but also, like, I don't agree with doing that to poor little kitties. But I find it's a very interesting fact. So we'll go straight into the game now. I was just sipping on some coffee. Let me know if all the audio and stuff is good. My voice still isn't the greatest. So if you need that turned up, let me know. Go. My taste can also be very extreme, Charlotte. I go into hardcore metal to, like, everyone says I have a weird music taste because I'll have someone, like, I'll be listening to Slipknot and then I'll go into some, like, classical orchestra, then I'll go into, like, some old rock, and then I will listen literally to anything. But yeah, let's go, Millie, let's go. Okay, we have a rainy day and we have Kent's birthday, and I don't know what Kent likes, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Oh no, I didn't want to give Shane anything. I don't want to give him something. Okay. I hope Jazz and Monty are doing alright without me. I'm not too worried. Yeah, you shouldn't be too worried. I also need to figure out how to get a, blue chicken. I thought I would have got it by now. How are you doing? I hope you enjoyed the gift I've sent you. Well, goodbye. Well, thank you. And I will collect this. Okay, so we got some fiber planted yesterday, which we needed. And I was waiting for all of these to somewhat sync up so that we can harvest them at regular times. Oh my god, why can't I go there? And I'm not sure what else we're gonna get up to today. I feel like we're just gonna vibe and have a good time. I want to put the cheese in here because we're gonna need both of those now. And we have truffles. And the grass is now spreading, which I'm so happy about. Oh my god, all the eggs. All of the eggs these little guys are producing. I don't know whether to get a whole new barn just for blue chickens, if I can get them. I feel like that could be fun. Like, do they have blue eggs? Or are they just a regular chicken? Oh no, why am I trying to put a geode in there? And I think I'm just gonna sell the rest of the eggs, because we have so many. Right. In we go. You got milk? Yes, you do. Our sheep still isn't ready, but that's fine. I think we'll get a barn full of sheep as well at some point. We have to get auto petters as well, but I haven't been lucky and I haven't gotten them. So, a gold star rabbit's foot. Should we just give that to Kent? They all love rabbit's feet, right? Or at least they enjoy them enough to have them as a gift. Okay. Now that the animals are dealt with, we have to check in here. Our ancient seed will be done soon. Which I am very excited for. Because it just means we can start getting things done with that. I want to make all my money from the ancient fruit. Okay. That's for Ken. Which we can probably just go and take to him in a moment. I need to make loads of fairy roses as well, so I can make, fairy dust? Is that what it's called? Where is it? Let's see. Where is it? Did I go past it? I know I have the recipe. I just have to find it. Damn. I swear I have it. Is it on the last page? Maybe? Oh yeah, here. Fairy dust. We need diamonds and fairy roses. And we can make him a wicked statue as well, which is kind of cool. Love it. And I do need to make this statue of blessing. Oh my goodness. And the anvil. What do I need? I need 50 iron bars for that. But I think we're saving for the forge. Because of that, it's also so freaking expensive. I can sell those mushrooms. I don't need them. Let's get on our horse and go try and find Ken wherever he is. And we are looking for a sturgeon as well. That is one thing we desperately need. Because I can't remember giving away my sturgeon, but I must have. Because I can no longer find it anywhere. And we have to collect our hoe. Our hoe is done from Clint. Which means basically all our tools are upgraded, and then we just have to upgrade the bin. And we have quests. Yeah, we need to keg some potatoes for Pam. Which is just lovely. Now, I don't know where Ken is. I don't know where he would be. There he is. Okay, we can give him a rabbit's foot. A birthday gift? That's very kind of you. I love it. You are so welcome. You want a flower? Oh, she hates that. Never mind. How ungrateful. Oh, we have a cutscene. I didn't know we were this close. Wait, why are we just watching her sleep? Oh, okay, we're going into a dream. Okay. We're vibing. You what? Is this the dreamland? Oh my god, imagine. She's like, what are you doing in my sleepy dream? Oh my god, we have rainbows. Is this like some love? Does she love us? Is she in love with us? Is she... That reminded me of something. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. Oh god. Now I know why you're here. It's a sign. A sign? A sign of what? Oh god, I'm gone. Those palm trees with the duck faces, 10 out of 10. Just saying. Well, I feel kind of creeped out, I'm not gonna lie to you. Khaleesi, there's something special. Our destinies will intersect. Well, okay. I'm not sure I want to go into there now. I don't want to go in that room. I'm scared. She has freaked me out a little. I need to buy melons. Where am I going to get melons from? It's not summer. Okay, and now we have all iridium tools. Which we love to see. Oh, wait. We can fish today for the legend. Okay. I should have started way earlier than I am, but it's okay. Also, again, as I always say, if you hear the ice cream van chiming away in the background, I am so sorry. He has decided it's today, of all days, to be ice cream day. So we can get our fishing rod and our fishing bait. I can put these in the spring chest, that's fine. Wait, do I have any melon seeds? I do not. Okay. We'll abort that mission then. We want the advanced iridium hoe. And the bait. We'll take all the bait. Okay. For anyone watching also that isn't subscribed or does not have Twitch Turbo, ads are going to begin in just a moment. So please feel free to go grab a drink and take care of yourself, and then I'll be here waiting for you when you're back. The ads run for about 3 minutes. Oh shit, I came to the wrong place. You whore. We're gonna zoom. We are zooming. We have no time for you people. We have to run. And from experience, we're putting that right down the bottom. We have not got time to be clicking that on accident. We have so many forageables though, it's great. Right, we are here to catch a legend fish. Will it work? Who knows? But we can try. Like, look how big our bar is now. Come on. You are not what we need. Watch me not get any sort of inkling of a catch from this little sneaky devil. It's the last of the spring fish that we need to catch. So I just want to catch it and be done. Probably should have brought snacks, so I don't lose energy, but it's okay. We should be fine, hopefully. I'll just eat the fish if I need to. I will eat the fish. But if I don't get a sturgeon, I'm gonna have to wait until next season. So, like, what fish are good to put in your pond? Do I just put, like, legendary fish in the pond while I wait? These are all very tough decisions and questions we need to ask ourselves. Give me better fish, please. I just need the legend. It's all I need. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have enough bait. Which sucks. I should probably make another bait maker and just increase the amount of bait I'm producing. At least it's only iridium quality, I suppose. Oh my goodness, I don't want algae. I swear it's in the rain. Oh god. My guy. No! How are you this fast? Oh my god. Did I get it? I got it! I got the legend fish! Finally! Oh my goodness. It looks just like a largemouth bass, but I got it. Oh my god. Okay. Which means then we've only got 2 more fish to catch. Which I'm very excited about. I need to figure out where I get those fish from. Because I honestly do not have a clue. I already have 3 of those. Oh my god.
Shame.
Pika, why am I being
Shame.
shamed? Do I have one of them?
Shame.
Yes, I do. Okay. Do I have a largemouth bass? The rest can be sold. Why am I being shamed, Pika? Not enough red mullets? I know. I know. I failed again. I am very sorry. How are you, Pika? Welcome on in. We're gonna smoke up some fish. Make sure it's not the legend. Okay. 22 happy flaps, and you have an iced caramel latte today. Sounds delicious. I'm jealous. I am getting by. And that is all we can do. We're gonna need to melt more gold also. We have so much we need to do. But obviously playing Stardew is so much fun. Wait, that's not stuff I'm selling. I need that to go in the sales bin. Thank you very much. Sell. 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 Gotta bring in the money. Can I put anything else to sell here? No. Okay. Love to see it. We're just smoking up some fish, having a good time. Is our pond done? Should we see? No, it's not yet. It will be though. In due time. Oh my god. I don't need that many of these dwarf computers, I don't think. Sell, 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 sell. We keep the cloth. Don't know why I've put iron in there. And we always need refined quartz. Don't let anyone tell you you don't need refined quartz, because you do. You need it all. I don't have one of those. Interesting. Can we do these geodes? We can. Very interesting. How long do potatoes take in the keg? Because I feel like I might need more. Because she wants 12 bottles, right? I need to take her a battery pack as well. She needs 12 within 11 days. But I'm not sure how long the potatoes are gonna take. Well, I'm in a bit of a pickle. We can go put this stuff away. For me, the one most important thing of the game is staying organized. I hate it when it's a mess. And I think I've pretty much... Oh, my potato seeds! I didn't plant them! Why am I so stupid? We can plant them now. It's fine. Where's my hoe? How long do they take? 6 days. I need less than that. My guy. Speegro. This is where you come into play, buddy. Oh god, I can't even plant the entirety of this field. I am such an idiot sometimes. Hopefully I will get those quicker. We will cross our fingers. I am mixing crops also. See if that helps a little bit. Right, I only have 2 potatoes left. After that. Okay. We can do this, guys. We can do this. It's fine. Nobody panic. Kent has been given... We did give him his birthday present, right? Yeah. Oh my god. That took us up so fast with hearts. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna need a lot more rabbits if we're gonna keep up with that demand. See how much that will get us. I still haven't been watering my indoor coffee plant. I'm so bad. Okay, Mary Lewis is on Sunday, so we have a bit of time. We have a little bit of time, and we made some money, which is fun. We love money here. It's a Friday, so we can go check the traveling card. Yeah, you go out, do what you need to do. I really don't care. I feel like we're gonna make more casks. What am I trying to say? Super meal. Fun, okay. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you enjoy the gift I've sent you. Well, goodbye. Is she just gonna keep sending me wool? Is this her new thing now? Is this her way of flirting with me? I hope she knows I have a husband. Oh my god. Our honey. Okay. Do I need wild honey for anything? That is the question. Because I'm not entirely sure. But we do need to go to Clint, actually. So that we can get our bin upgraded. Nothing ready for me in there. Go pet the animals while we wait. Hello, everyone. If you would all stop eating the grass, it would grow. Oh my god, did you see him just dig that up in front of our eyes? That was magical. Has everyone been petted? No. We're missing Pick? Pick? Whatever his name is. Where is he, is the question. He should be over here. There we go. Now everyone has been petted. How many rabbit's feet? I have 5. Not sure that's gonna be enough. Watering can. We're gonna take our tools with us. I need wood. I also need to figure out what fish I still have not caught. Because we just did the legend fish. So we can't do the stingray until Pirate Cove. Okay, that's fine. The lionfish is on Ginger Island. Okay. They're the last fish we need, basically. I will keep these truffles just in case. I don't know where the dog has gone. There he is. Okay. And we still need to see the guild dude in the armchair. I forgot his name. But he is very much needed. I'm also gonna take my legend fish. Because I think Robin may have finished. But we're gonna have to check. She has! Okay, so we just put him in, right? Do we have to feed him? What the heck do you feed these things? Does anyone know? If you know what we have to feed the fish, let me know. Because I have absolute no idea whatsoever. We need a battery pack for Pam. Here. Hey, you pulled through with the battery pack. Thanks, kid. You're a lifesaver. Yeah, well... maybe you should just... get from the sofa to change the channel. Not judging you, Pam, but I am kind of judging you. Okay. We're gonna upgrade our trash can, because that's literally the last thing we have to upgrade until we go and enchant all our tools. Which, I mean, our sword is kind of enchanted already. Oh my god, Clint, where are you? You had one stinking job, dude. Is he spying on Emily? I bet you he is. There's Shane. What's he drinking? It better be a cola. That is all I'm saying. See if this traveling merchant has a sturgeon. It's the one single thing I need from her. And you, I have your strawberry preserve. Okay. Starfruit seeds, magnet. Don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need a perch. I need watermelon seeds. I'm gonna pick up that. I don't need that. Okay. Never mind. Get the strawberry preserve and bring it down to the raccoon. Which reminds me I need to put a gate on this side also. Guys, we have so much to do. I'm gonna put the rose seed in here. Strawberry preserve. Okay, my brain literally just didn't want to work for 2 seconds. Maybe we can clean up the farm and do a bit more of the decorating side of it. That could be fun. Okay, there we go. That's complete. What am I getting this time? Ooh! You found a copy of Book of Stars. Let's go. Not a clue what happened, but it's fine. Blue powder melon. Ooh, we can buy fairy dust from Mystic Syrup. Interesting. What did that book give us? Friendship. Dwarvish Manual. Jewels of the Sea. Am I just missing it? I think I'm just missing it. Whatever, it's fine. I need to figure out what to feed those guys. Maybe if I get up the wiki, maybe we can check there. Okay. I'm not sure items required. Guys, I don't know what to do. What about the legend fish? I can't find anything about the legend fish. Yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue what we have to put in there, guys, if I'm honest. Do I have to do anything to this? Do I have to water it? Or do I just leave it? Where is cask? So we just need hardwood and wood for that. I think I'm running low on wood. I am running so low on wood. Holy hell. I think I'm just gonna plant a load of seeds for trees. I think we'll just plant them right here. And we'll know that they're all for chopping. Okay, let's sort the farm out. Let's get this done because it's gonna annoy the heck out of me. I should have brought my scythe. We have a little baby trees also. Oh my god, my voice is going, man. Oh my god. I'm sorry for the really quiet voice if it goes completely. I need to remember not to destroy these. can't believe Clint wasn't around. I'm so mad at him. He has no consideration for our feelings whatsoever. Pika, thank you so much. I actually really need that. My throat is struggling so bad. And posture check. Thank you. I will stretch, I promise. I was 100% being a gremlin again. Okay, let us see. We can put the coffee beans in there for now. Get my scythe. Where is it? It's over here. I'm forgetting where things are. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can get some stuff as well for decorating. I think I want to use those. And I do need more gates. And a chest. I need to make a preserving thing. Wooden nasa cask, not a preserving. I need wood for that. Also, ooh, our starfruit wine is done. What is in my way? Do I have more starfruit? I have a little bit, but we can just do coffee. We have to go to the island also. Because we desperately need to get more dragon's teeth and check our starfruit production over there on that farm. All our starfruit wine's done. Okay, good. We have quite a lot of that now that we can put in casks when it's ready, which is exciting. I think it said we needed 50 of each. Wait, where is it? The forge. Oh no, we needed 10. 10 iron bars, 10 gold bars, 5 iridium bars. It's the dragon that I don't have. Okay. Allows you to reforge trinkets, randomizing their stats. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Okay. I don't think I have any trinkets yet, so I'm not sure if it's worth using. I'm gonna put one down here too, for the easy access. Water Sheep, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the happy flap. How are you? This is my first fish pond, and I don't know what to do with it. But welcome, welcome. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm thinking of putting the cobblestones. I can't remember. I think I was going to put solar panels back there. This area I have no clue what we're going to do with, if I'm honest. No problem, Water Sheep. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope you have a very good rest, and I hope you've had a great day. Our coffee is ready. Oh my god, you have an iced coffee? Sounds delicious. I could really go for an iced coffee right now. My throat is killing. Right. Enjoy your coffee, enjoy your sleep, and thank you so much for the head pat. Okay. We have the coffee. No, you cannot melt iridium with iron, Khaleesi. That is not how that works. Oh, that's wood. Okay. I feel like we'll need to put maybe a chest down by here somewhere. Just for these things. Like, what do I put in there? Can you throw things? Change appearance? Ooh. Empty pond? I don't want to empty the pond. I'm not sure how you put things in there. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. You can add a sign? Does it have to be a specific sign? Just the wooden sign? Although I don't have another legend fish, is my problem. So is it worth doing a sign? I'll do one anyway. I need to make more fish ponds. But thank you so much, Water Sheep. Coming in clutch again. Like, do I just put... Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, love that. That is a game saver. For someone like me who doesn't have a working brain. I have to make more crystallariums as well, because we need all the diamonds for the fairy dust. Order the coffee. Make the espresso. We have so much that we need to make. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, okay. We need to start making sugar. We have so much stuff, okay. It's getting late. Oh, I try and keep as organized as possible, otherwise I will lose my mind. When I used to play games like, Rust and stuff, I would just shut things in chests and drive, my friends crazy with how unorganized I was. And then in Minecraft, I just became, like, really into making sure everything was really organized so I could find it, and then it's become a whole thing, basically. It is morning, and it's a Saturday. And I very, very badly need a sturgeon. Is this almost ready? I hope so. Maybe we should get some more copper going. I feel like we're low on copper bars. Thank you so much, Orb, for the resub of 6 months, you crazy person. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Like the water turn green. Good morning? You mean good evening? It's like, what time is it? Almost 6:30. But then I guess that is your morning. Hello, animals. Oh, we have a new baby lizard. Everyone, what should we call him? Or her? We need a really good name. Like, we need the best name ever. CJ, hello, welcome in. Oh my god, you have a half-calf Java whip wrap. Sounds delicious. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're allowed. Same. Same. I wish I could sleep too. Pickles? We're gonna name him Pickles. I'm okay, CJ. How are you? How's your meal prepping going? Did I spell that right? I don't even care at this point. Hello, little babies. Okay, I desperately need to get more bunnies. You have a headache? Fair enough. Where is Frederick the chicken? And where is our sheep? Where's our damn sheep? Did it get eaten? Where is my sheep? Can anyone see the sheep, or am I just... Okay, he's down here. Never mind. We have not lost the sheep. It's good. We're good. We are not about to have a crisis. I really need to start milking the cows and stuff. Why is there coffee in here? What am I doing? My brain is not in my head. I feel like it hasn't been in my head for ages, if I'm honest. Orb, you have a half-calf double chocolate chip frap with triple shot. I need coffee right now. I just had one, but I need more. I need all the coffee, and I really want pancakes. Oh, I want pancakes. Oh my god. I did try and get you booked in as well for the tattoo. Mine's, I think, on the 29th of July. Hey, give me the truffle. But they haven't gotten back to me yet, so if I have to, I can just book you in for another date, I guess. And just take you. I'm speaking to you, Orb, also. Stardew is going well. My brain is a bit frazzled, so I keep forgetting what I'm doing, if I'm completely honest. Okay. What day is it? It's Saturday. We can go to the Monster Guild, I think? Possibly? Maybe? My ancient fruit! It's ready! It's my first one! I'm so excited! It's going straight in the seed maker, but I'm very, very excited about that. This dude, I married him just so I could get blue chickens, and he still hasn't given me a damn blue chicken. Like, what is with that shit? Okay, I'd like to put aquamarine under my pillow. Please deliver it sometime today. I should have aquamarine. Possibly. We can check. Guys, I bit my lip. And now my lip really hurts. Why am I a mess? Why am I a mess? Damn, why does it hurt so much? It's like when you bite your tongue or your cheek. It hurts so damn much. Holy moly. We need to find Willy. Yeah, I got the blue chicken cutscene, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Like, do I just buy them from Marnie, or do I have to buy them from a specific... I just don't understand. I just want blue chickens. Where is Willy? Oh my life. Dude, where the heck are you? Do you check? Like, do you get to choose between like what color you get? Because I usually just buy the chicken. Let's go check. I need to get a bunny anyway. I actually need to get like multiple bunnies. Willy, dude. Hey, so you saw the bulletin I posted. Thanks so much. Here's your payment. Thank you very much. That's if Marnie's here. Okay, purchase animals, chicken. Choose a code for your new blue chicken. Brother, you are incredible. What should we name him? I know. I want to call him Herbert. Herbert. There we go. Herbert the blue chicken. Okay, that makes me happy. I need bunnies. You go in there. Now, what do we name our bunny? I need good names, guys. Come on. I know you've got it in you. I know you have the names in you. Cuddles. Have you ever tried to cuddle a bunny? I did, and it kicked me. It really hurt. I'm gonna buy another one as well. So we're gonna need another name. What shall we name our next one? I feel like I should have had themes for the names, but like, who needs themes? You just go with the vibe. You go with the flow. I'm not sure. Cutie? You name it Cutie? I don't know what to name this little guy. If I'm completely honest. Maybe Eclair. Lucky? Okay, Lucky it is. There we go, we got 2 now. Okay, face planted my horse. That's fine. It's all good. I need auto petters. So bad. I just haven't gotten lucky with Skull Cavern yet. Oh god. Oh, I get another. I don't understand. Do I get a free cow? Is that what that is? I've learned more things about fishing. Love it. I need trees to chop down because I'm out of wood. Haley, here, have a daffodil. You're so welcome. Ew, purple hair. Wait, there you go. I think Mario would probably like rocks, if I'm honest. But this year is getting up the relationships with these people. Because I have been terrible with that. I've just been gifting Shane and Linus. We mine here a bit. I need to get bombs and just come and bomb all of this. To be honest with you, I just can't be bothered. Give me the diamonds. We have to see this old dude also. What ring you got for me this time, mate? We have a hard hat. Are you serious? Do I look like a construction worker to you? This is a joke. I'm storming out. Come on, bucko. She's flute playing, okay. Love to see it. Linus, here. Yes, I'm glad, I guess. Okay, let's actually look at our friendship. I can't believe that rabbit foot. We were 1 heart with Kent. I can't believe it rocketed us up this far. We have a lot of work to do though. Especially with the dwarf and Krobus. But we have... Oh god, no, we're not doing good at all. We are doing so bad. but Iridium Axe is a game changer. Why did I not do this sooner? There's like 3 hits. And I always forget you can chop trees down in this area. You haven't found Krobus yet? Have you, unlocked the sewers? That will be the hint that I'm gonna give you. We have coal, diamonds. Oh god, our potatoes aren't even done. Potato juice, we know it's vodka. Sam, we know it's vodka. There is no fooling us. I know, Krobus is so cute. Do I have any more potatoes? I don't think I do. Have you unlocked entrance to the sewer? Like the sewer underground thing? Strong stuff, okay. We've done 4. We need way more than 4. I think I left this too late, guys. Oh my god. I'm just gonna do some more of this silver. You haven't? I would suggest donating more to the museum to unlock the sewers. That is the only hint I'm gonna give. Yay! Another agency, let's go. I'm gonna plant this one up here. Can you move these plants as well, or do they just get destroyed? Because I kind of want to move it. I need to keep the leeks for George. Now I can sell the crappy starred stuff. That can go down there. I think it's like you need to donate 40 items. If I'm not mistaken. I could be. Free fertilizer. Yes, I don't have fiber. Which is a very big problem. I need to figure out as well how to do the trinkets. Because I have a trinket slot now. Oh, you need 60? I thought it was 40. Do not listen to me, Millie. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. I should say most of the time I don't know what I'm talking about. Where's my blue chicken? Where is it? Oh, I see his little face, Herbert. Oh my god. No, I need to not because I will start crying. We do not want to be crying right now. Put the cheese away. We can sell the rest. That is very true, brother, but I am never confident in what I say. Oh my god, I've still got so much energy. Okay, maybe we go to the island tomorrow. After we've checked out if we can get a sturgeon. Do I have coffee? I do. You can become espressos. I also need to make sugar, which I think you do from beetroot. I am questioning myself hard right now. Ooh, but I have a coffee. Dinosaur eggs are very good money. Just saying. They are such good money. Okay, we have Lewis's birthday. Hopefully he will like a rabbit's foot. So far just starfruit, because I've literally just gotten ancient seeds in the greenhouse, so I'm gonna wait until I've got like a big supply of those before I plant them all over the island. Boo, I need to fill your bowl. Thank you very much. The tulips are done. There's my ancient seed right there. I have one singular one. Good, because that's what I'm planning on giving them all. I do not care. Okay, what was I doing today? What did I say I was gonna do? Because I have quite literally forgotten already. We're gonna go to the island. Okay, island. Pet the pets, and then we go. Look at him! He is the cutest little thing I have ever seen in my life. We need a rabbit's foot. It's good I have one. Pooly, hello, welcome in. You've got— oh, you're drinking tea today? I mean, you are a tea drinker, so it makes sense. But welcome in. Thank you also for your happy flaps. Let's go. Let me check what we have in here. Where are my baby bunnies? We don't have anything. Okay. I am okay. We're just getting by. That's all you can do. Who have I petted and who haven't I petted? I've petted everyone. Okay. We're good. We can get the ghost cheese. We can sell those. And then we can go. I'm gonna take a warp totem and oh god, I need my what do I need? My sword. Okay. For anyone watching who isn't subscribed or does not have Twitch Turbo, ads are about to begin. So please grab yourself a drink or stretch and I will be here waiting. Oh, look! We got it. Okay, legend row. Not sure what I do with that. How's the fish? Okay, it's feeling good. I have never gone to where the trains are before. Rhubarb pie, mead. You don't have anything I need. I'll buy another rare seed though, it's fine. Okay, we need to go check where Lewis is quickly. So we're gonna down a shot of triple shot espresso and bolt it. Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't know where my sturgeon's gone. I think I accidentally either sold it or gave it to someone. Oh, you remembered the old mayor's birthday. That's very thoughtful of you. And it's a nice gift. Yeah, I know. How many hearts did you give me? We're fully hearted with this bitch. Let's go. Where's Pam? Where does Pam live? She lives in the trailer, right? Okay, I need to put that in there. Yeah, I finally caught the legend fish, and the other two fish that I need, I think, are in the Pirate Cove, which I still have not unlocked because I have not gotten all the walnuts. And it's driving me crazy. Also, thank you for the gifted sub for Poolie. You paid the Jojo bird? Oh, I'm so poor. I can't afford it. Mix seeds. It needs 20. Oh god. You can now twerk with your butt pigeon. Butt pigeon. Makes complete sense, right? Should have named him the butt pigeon, if I'm completely honest. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate them. Should we see how much the rest of these walnuts would cost me? Yeah, see, I don't have that money. Yeah, I literally just have 2 ancient seeds to my name. And I'm waiting for, what am I waiting for? My starfruit to age, so that I can, you know, make money. Because I'm broke. Although, I feel like it's not completely my fault because I literally did not get an ancient seed until, like, the end of year 2. Oh my god. I need more casks. And I need to stop making the fairy dust. But I don't know, fairy roses are in summer, so I can't exactly do that. Unless you can put flowers in the seed maker, which I haven't checked. Then I could possibly get more fairy roses. Which I didn't think of until just this moment. It only took my brain like how many months? Yeah, I just don't have the seed. The seeds for it. Which is a problem. You. Do I have it? No. Okay. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Shake the tree. I just want a golden coconut. Is that too much to ask, people? My lord. I still haven't done the, Oh god, okay. I forgot I could use the hoe. Look at me with my walnut. Let's go. Taro root. I have no clue what that is, but I'll take it. I always just come here most times for fiber. I can't, then I'm winning. Let's freaking go. Oh, pineapple. How did I just realize I got a pineapple? We have rhubarb. We can sell those and those and those. I don't need any of those. Or that, or that. I'll just plant these again, it's fine. I still have not done the, only a 2% failure rate? Jesus, okay. So it means it's gonna fail for me. That's how unlucky I am. We all know it. Can I enter the mine from the back way? Those monkeys are a vibe. No, I can't, you monkey butts. Okay, I should have checked my luck, but I did not. So now we're just gonna run for our lives. Why am I getting destroyed? What is the meaning of this, dude? Okay, eat the goat cheese. Try not to die. No. I'm guessing today isn't a lucky day. I'm not entirely sure what those things do, but I'm pressing them. Anyway. Oh, they open the door, don't they? No, 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 no. Ah. That is just rude. My god. I really just want a dragon's tooth. Oh my god, you hurt really bad. No. How is this fair? They're all firing fire at me. Dudes. I feel really attacked. Oh, not you. I don't like you. Come here then, you devil spawn. Jesus Christ. I need these 4 things. I am yet to figure out, I'm sure. That's what I need them for. Now I remember. Although I never find prismatic shards, so I can't enchant anyway. Dude, go away. This is torture. True torture. Oh shit, I didn't bring a totem to warp home. Fuck my life. Dude, go away. I might not make it home. Which is not ideal. Because I can't leave here, right? Until I get to a certain point. Yeah. Me screwed. Me did boo-boo. I did a boo-boo, please leave me alone. I need to eat the cheese. Yeah, I'm passing out here. Cinder clown shoes, bombs. Yeah, no, I'm out. I've passed out. Not good. At least I'm with the dwarf. He will look after me, right? Oh, come on. How much money are you gonna take? Okay, you didn't take anything. That's weird. Oh, thank God. I just need 2 more walnuts. Come on. I didn't even bring my fishing rod. I'll just go home. My pets will be angry otherwise. Did I fail my Pam quest? Gifts for George. George thinks no one in town cares about him. A dozen weeks. I can do that. How much is a dozen? And yes, that is a very serious question. Everyone wants leek. What the heck? 12? Okay. I've been collecting them, so we will see. Remember to eat healthy or you won't have enough energy to work hard. Okay. Thank you. You just want me to do everything for the town so you can sit on your butt. I get it. Oh my god, all the fiber. Give. Hopefully I can make more. I should be able to make more. Damn, that's a lot of fiber. Let's go. Now how do I make the fiber seeds again? Mix seeds, sap, and clay. I have all those things. Guys, if you just give me a moment, I will be right back. And we're back. Sorry, everyone. We will go back into game. Let's see if those fairy roses actually become something. Okay. What can I melt? I think I can grind down the... Is it the rhubarb or the beetroot that you grind down? I can't remember now. Okay. I think it's the beetroot. But my rice is done. Which is fun. Okay. We will go see the animals. Hello, Chicky. It's always nice when they stay in one place. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell all the eggs, to be honest. Did I just try and milk the air? What the heck? Why am I like this? Oh, sorry, duck. Thank you very much, bunnies. I did not check if it was someone's birthday today. I am the worst. What the heck? That's just fruit. Okay. I want to put the preserve jars with the fish. So it's gonna be one here. I need to remember not to sell the leeks. Do not sell the leeks. Let's hope I don't forget. Okay. So you. I think that's everything I need to sell. I completely forgot that I had another rare seed. Let's go. Look, I got more fairy roses. Okay, okay. We're in business, people. We're in business. We can plant these here. And I didn't plant the rare seed. Of course I didn't. Why would I? Okay. I don't even know if duck feathers are good for anything. I just have them. No, I need those. Okay. Now we can go. And we need to upgrade our bin again. One, two, three, four, five. And I probably just need another barn at this point. And a slime hutch. I need so much. And a shed. And everything else. Oh god. 12 leeks, okay. And we need to keep one for Willy. That is of the utmost importance. I always feel so weird just wandering into their house. Did I just miss it? I did, didn't I? You whore. I am storming away from him. I'm so mad. So freaking mad. Willy, here's your leek. You brought me the item. Thank you so much. Thank you, Willy, for the little amount of gold. I didn't check if it was anyone's birthday, so I do need to check that. Hello, CJ. How am I? I don't know. You have your keyboard back after the kitty? I wouldn't have minded the kitty messages. What was I doing? Guys, what was that? We need leeks, okay. You have your keyboard back. What, you mind the kitty messages? Kitty messages are fine. I completely understand cat keyboard talk, I promise. Please do. You want a 24-hour stream? Oh god. We're close to our 10-hour stream, if that counts for anything. Obviously, I'm streaming mostly all this week, apart from Tuesday. Because obviously I'm in London on the weekend, so I can't really stream there. That was the cat? Well, I'm speaking to the cat then. I am glad you're doing great, Mr. Raccoon. Masena, thank you so much for raiding with the party of 8. Hello, hello, welcome in. You got it right this time. Let's go. I hope you're doing well. How is your stream? I'm currently talking cat. Very important language. Everyone must learn the cat language. But how are we all? Was it Fortnite you were playing, or were you playing something else today? I don't know. I keep telling people that I don't know how I am today. I'm here though, if that counts. Yeah, everyone should learn to speak kitty. Especially, yeah, kitty and puppas. Just all the animal languages. Why are there no leaks? Why can I not find any leaks? This is outrageous. I want a committee meeting. See, I feel like scientific technology is going in the wrong direction. Instead of all this bullshit that they're creating, you know. They should just create devices where our dogs can actually speak to us. And our cats and our animals. Because I would love my dog to swear at me. I think that would be funny. Resident Evil 2, No Man's Sky, and Overwatch? Damn, that's a selection. How were they? How are you enjoying all the games? Carrie Place, thank you so much for joining the lair. We're so close to 200 followers, which is crazy. Then CJ, you can tell the kitty we'll get a 10-hour stream. But welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Okay. I'm just zooming around trying to figure out what I'm doing because I have no clue at this moment in time. We are just going with the flow. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Damon girl? Is that how you say your name? Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the lair. I hope you enjoy your stay. Demon. Okay. Interesting. Demon. Okay, I will remember that. Thank you for following. How did you enjoy the stream? Is it someone's birthday? No, it's Vincent's birthday tomorrow. He's gonna rabbit foot. Weather report. Obviously it's raining. It's raining all day. Wait, is that Ginger Island? And the spirits are happy? Oh my god. You've lost weight? Oh god, he's back on the baby talk, guys. Okay, he's back on the baby talk. I'm gonna remove myself from that situation. We have a new recipe. Let's go. Let me check our friendships, actually. We're getting up there. Honey, thank you so much for joining the lair. Oh my god. Welcome in. I hope you have a comfortable stay. Oh my god, Kaylee seemed a bit moody earlier. Oh no. We all get like that. It's cool. It's fine. Our potatoes are done. We can make alcohol. Did the games go well though? And I can just put these in here. That should be more than enough now, hopefully, maybe. Don't eat the potato. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to. I did not mean to do that. Terraformir? Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, you didn't enjoy them? I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the lair. I hope you enjoy your stay. If anything goes wrong, just blame CJ or the mods. That's the motto here. Or just complain to them, it's fine. Oh no, you got miffed. I'm so sorry. Right. Yeah, CJ, people will just come to you. It'll be your fault. It's raining again. Okay. What is in my way? Dude, get off there. Okay. I have more rice now, which is fun. Oh my god, my blue chicken looks fabulous. Oh god. I'm guessing things went to shit, which is shit. I am very sorry. What was I doing? My brain just keeps not wanting to cooperate with me. Yeah, we lost a follower because he got told he had to wait until we were done with comp to play with us. Oh my goodness, and he just left for that? That's not very nice. I'm sorry. No, bring me all the drama. It's fine. Hello, Josh. Welcome in. How are you? I am doing okay. I'm doing my best. CJ's got all the responsibility now. There you go, CJ. CJ's got the responsibility. Like, he doesn't love it. He's just there acting like he doesn't love it. Yeah, how are you doing, Josh? I promise to... CJ sucks at responsibility. Well, you're gonna have to get better at it, dude. You're good. I'm so glad. I'll drop into a stream again soon. Sorry, I haven't really been watching streams and stuff that much. But I promise. I'm also sucking at responsibility. It's okay. Life has been crazy. You're the sort of person to put the butter in the cupboard and the toast in the fridge. Same. I tried to put milk in the cupboard the other day, and then I put my phone. I just don't know where it goes half the time. Once I put it in the fridge, then yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty much the same orb. I forget everything. Take care of myself. I am trying. Oh my god, it's melted. You see, do you know when you're like making toast or something and you want to put like Nutella or something on it? I always like put the Nutella jar on top of the toaster, even though that's probably a fire hazard of some sort. I think it's worth the risk. Wait, what was I doing? Oh god, see, I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, this dude wanted babies again. He was talking about having babies. And then I got distracted. You dip the toast in the jar, but then you get the bits in the jar. I couldn't. But then you like orange juice with like the bits in, right? So... You're joking? I took that very seriously. I was about to need to have a serious conversation with you. Elite juice? Not with the bits in, CJ, no. I will put my foot down on that one. Put the Nutella in the microwave? No. No, you cannot. put the Nutella in the microwave. I also put my foot down with that. Because then it gets the weird microwave taste. Okay, I need more fiber. And moss. I have no moss, man. Fuck my life. But I need more grass, so... Oh my god. I forgot how expensive grass is to make. It's okay, we just use most of it because we're making loads of fiber anyway. Crazy. I'm crazy. We will ignore that. Okay, what was I doing? See, my brain has gone again, guys. I really don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Oh my god. Brain, come back to me. Please. Okie dokie, well I hope those souls have helped you get closer to your goal, but it's 4-3 here. You lurk, you raid, and do what you need to do. Thank you so much for the raid, and please take care of yourself. And they definitely have help. What was I doing? What was I doing? What was I doing? We need to plant more grass, is what we're doing. Where else did I want to put grass? That is the question. Did I want to put it here? Probably. Beautiful. Right. All the grass. All the grass. Thank you. It always sucks when you miss the outro of a stream. Wait, why am I putting fiber in there? What the heck? That is not what I needed to do. Okay. I don't know if I checked in here either. Okay. I cannot remember if I petted the animals. Oh my god. Animals, have you been petted? Yes, no. Not all of you. Bitch is gonna look like a pinhead soon. Oh my goodness. I used to have piercings, but I had to take them out when I was in college. And then I wanted to get them done again, but I never did. But I kind of do want to get them done now. Again. Who else have I not petted? There's a dinosaur in here that hasn't been petted and I can't find him. Okay. The dog. That is who needs to be petted. Gifts for George. I have 6 days left on this. Hopefully, I will get it done. Yeah, 3 is not that bad. Wait a minute. There we go. We need to make more beehives, but that needs wood, and I'm out of wood. I didn't get to my trash can today either. Fucking A. I don't need that much quartz, I don't think. I don't know why I have so many. $40 is fine. What should we give Vincent tomorrow? Does he like rabbit feed as well? Or do we make him cake? Everyone must love cake. If we have the stuff for the cake. Chocolate cake, we just need sugar. I don't have sugar. So that is out of the question. Let's just go mining. That is all we can do right now. Curse you, Pam. $70. I'm not sure if this is the floor I need. I should have probably done a Skull Cavern run today, now that I'm thinking about it. I do not need more dwarf scrolls, but okay. I guess I'll take it if I have to. Nope. Dude, you're so rude. Stop throwing your bones at me. I always need coal. over the weekend I binge watched, I think it's called Off Campus on Amazon Prime. But for anyone that likes ice hockey and like, you know, romance, it's kind of a vibe. Or if you're just looking for brain off kind of television. Which I have definitely been looking for brain off television. Not sure what I'm gonna watch next. I might rewatch Game of Thrones if I'm completely honest with you. Apart from the last 2 seasons, because yeah, me does not like the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. Dude, that's rude. That's rude. Also, there is news that like Yuri on Ice may be getting taken on. I don't know how you would say that. Because it got cancelled, but now like it might not be cancelled anymore. So I'm very freaking excited for that. So I might just rewatch Yuri on Ice. Even though I did try and get into Demon Slayer, but I can never make it past episode 1 for some reason. Not sure why. It's not because it's bad or anything, I just can't get into Demon Slayer, man. Oh my god. Where am I going? Bus stop. Okay. Do I have time? No, I don't have time to put things away. Some money is better than no money. Okay, it's Vincent's birthday. I may keep to myself a lot and I may seem unhappy sometimes, but I do appreciate all the work you do. Yeah. What do you want? He wants something, that is for sure. Nothing in there is ready. Okay. Oh my god, look at them all. Did I pet you? No. Yeah, I definitely need a lot more bunnies. I have no, I do have rabbit's feet, but not enough coming in. I also need to find a damn ostrich. For anyone watching who isn't subscribed or doesn't have Twitch Turbo, ads are about to begin. So please feel free to go grab yourselves a drink and stretch. And I will be here waiting for you. I'll put the coffee in there for now. Let's go find Vincent. And maybe go to the island? Possibly. I'll take a warp totem with me. Just in case. And I would take the horse, but I don't want to leave him outside. I do not want to make him sad. I'm looking for someone to bring me 15 pieces of coal. How long do I have? I don't know. Okay, where would Vincent be? Is he in the library? Maybe? Possibly? Annie, thank you so much for lurking. Is that a birthday present? Yes, you can open it. Okay, he's happy. How many hearts did I get? Okay, we got a good few. Which is good. Now we can go. Although I need to find more leeks. Oh my god. I need more leeks. It's raining. Okay. I always forget what I have to find. Like, there's something with a gem that I need. I think. Because I have to complete a puzzle. I just don't know what puzzle. Oh my god. Oh my god, why has he got a little thing on top of his head? Oh my god, he had a baby. What the heck? I don't want to kill the baby slime. Why are you attacking me? What the heck? You just had a baby and then you attacked me. That was very uncalled for. How many walnuts have I got left? 68 out of 100. Oh my god. Where the heck are the rest of the walnuts? I know I got this one. I'd hope I got that one. It's obvious. And I've got that one. Okay, there's another one. And I think I ended up getting this one after. Yeah, I did end up getting that one. I just have to find the rest now. I'm so bad at finding things, it's ridiculous. I know I need to give a banana to a gorilla. I just don't have bananas to give to the gorilla, so... Mummified frog. And I have to do this, but I don't know what that is. It's all a bit of a mess. You! Okay, emerald. Emerald, I think that's in the north, right? That's a north bird. Maybe we just go back into the mines? I feel like that's all we can really do at this moment. I also need to figure out where to get all these damn things for this museum. Because I have no clue. Still nothing new. I hate you. Oh god. Okay, I'm running. I have no time for you. I feel like a lot of our next walnuts are just gonna be in this place. What is this? What is this? Come on. Come on. Be nice. How am I alive? I have no fucking clue. Can I eat the ginger? I'm gonna eat the ginger. Does nothing for me. Okay, love that. Charlotte, thank you so much for reminding me to hydrate. Very much appreciated. I will take a drink in just a moment. And a posture check. Let's go. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna become a gremlin if I don't. What am I saying? I'm already like a coffee gremlin as is. Thank you, Demon. Thank you. I hope you get everything that you need done. You mean me follow Marcena? I think I already do follow her. It's fine, I already follow. You're treating Nyrex, thank you so much. Enjoy your lurk, demon girl. And you, terraformers, enjoy your lurk. We just are zooming through. Dude, you're so mean. Go away, go away, go away. Oh my god, look how close he is to leveling up. Let's go. Dude, can I, like, buy food from you? I cannot. You don't have food. Why don't you have food? Can I eat the pineapple? Okay, it gave me some health, which is good. Oh my god. Charlotte, look how close he is! Oh god, I'm getting distracted. Not what I want. I just need chests. But I don't think I'm gonna get any. We need to warp home. Can't believe that. He is like 1. Oh my god, Narek's dream. We're having a dream. I wonder what he's dreaming about. Oh, we have to make up a story with what he gives us. So we have a shocked face emoji. Is that a wheelchair emoji? What the heck? An exclamation mark emoji. And is that a gorilla? What is that? Or a lion? So it's a shocked face, a wheelchair, exclamation mark, a light bulb, and some sort of animal. What kind of dream is that dragon having? He is having a wild time, I'll tell you that. You can't tell what it is? I need to increase him in size, huh? Where is he? Where is this little guy? Over there. No. I swear things just keep disappearing. Here he is. Okay. We need to make him a little bigger, alright? Is that clear for people? Maybe. He was surprised to be in a wheelchair, but then had the idea of using it to race a non-specific animal. Love that dream. That is a vibe, Charlotte. That should be a book. I'll do another one, so. Okay. He's gonna have another dream. Can the chat describe the dream? This one's just for you, Charlotte. Okay. So it's a shoe. Is that a piece of meat? A meat on a stick? A clipboard? Monkey. And what? A thumbs up. Shoes, meat, a clipboard, a monkey pulling a face, and a thumbs up. Chat, what the heck do we think that is? Do not drink the potato juice. Put that down there. Yeah, he had a very weird dream. I think they're like sneakers. Is that what, like, running kind of shoes? Oh my god, look at his color! He changed color! Charlotte, look at his color. He's red now. Red and like white. He's so pretty. I kind of like that color on him, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god, the time. I'm glad I checked. Go to sleep. Okay, we made some money. He participated on a marathon run officiated by a bunch of monkeys. That's a vibe. That is a complete vibe. We need to put the truffle oil in there. Yeah, his other one was so pretty with the, what was he? It was like pastel. Oh my god, he got us knocked up. We're pregnant. We are pregnant. And he seems so smug about it. Oh god. Everyone, Shane put a bun in the oven. We need to decorate the house. Oh my god. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take for the bun. We are all knocked up, even the men. You all have babies now, okay? We are all gonna have Shane's babies together. Oh god, that sounds so strange. We are gonna all be parents. I think you can do it yourself. If you do exclamation AC and then you put the quote after it, like what you want to add, it will do it for you if you'd like. Otherwise, I can do it after. But I made it available for everyone to be able to do now. Which is fun. See what chat has quoting. Strawberries. We sell that. And we have to pet everyone. They have produced nothing. Oh my god. If we petted everyone. Just Lucky, who has not been petted. Where is Lucky? Is that you? No. You. Okay. I want a damn blue chicken egg so I can just keep getting blue chickens. We can make more truffle oil also. The one thing we didn't do also is go see Krobus yesterday. See if he had a sturgeon. Which is completely my own fault. Do not drink the coffee. Not yet, anyway. Okay, what can we do today? I guess we need to kind of decorate, kind of. I don't know. We also need to do a Skull Cavern run. Oh my lord. With the wallpapers and furnitures and stuff, I've seen people and they just like open a catalog and have unlimited access. Do I just buy those from the stores and stuff? I need to get coal as well. Oh god. Excuse me. Buying one aquamarine at 3 times the market value. Please deliver. Okay, I have aquamarine. That's fine. So, I know you have a catalog, right? So if I bought that, I'm just gonna buy it. We bought it. So we need aquamarine and we need to go get coal. And that would probably be in the quarry. Ooh, we have cool wallpapers. What gives you little kids the room vibe? Oh my god, Toy Story, let's go. Wait, did I just pay for that? Probably, oh god. No. I kind of like the green floor for a little kids' room? Maybe. Oh my god, it could be green grass. Let's go. We are gonna see. Oh god. Do we want that or do we want that? Hmm. But we're gonna have to get more of the cloud paper. And what paper do I want everywhere else? This is such a hard decision. They have weird ones. That is for sure. Oh wait, I like this one. That could look cute. And for tiles. What kind of tile? This is a very tough decision. I did not know they had so many options for decorating. Oh, we could do a night theme, possibly. Kind of like that one too. Do we do stars for the kids' room or do we do the night sky? Okay, we're gonna have a look at them all and see how we feel. God, there's so many. How am I gonna choose what I want? That is the true question here. Kind of like, that's the one we've already got though. That's boring. Kind of like this one. Okay, we're gonna have a look. Do we like that for a kid's room? With like that kind of floor? Or do we want it like night theme? Okay, I think I prefer the night theme, to be honest. Floor-wise, I'm kind of thinking that. And maybe for the walls. What can we do that's a bit different? I want to try and see different colors. I'm sorry I'm putting you through this, guys. But I'm also not. Maybe we change the color of the floor. Because do we do the black flooring with the stars on too? Or is that too much? Decision. This is what happens when you give unlimited decisions to someone. They still don't know what they want. that like a... Is that a carpet? Maybe we can try that. In here, I like this one. Possibly this one? Then in here, maybe this? I'm not entirely sure what style I want. We try that with that. Okay. We vibin'. But then I also picked out these. So let's look at those two. We have the green. I'm not sure I like it. The yellow stripe, which I like. And then we have the blue. That window there makes no sense. I kind of like the blue. I'm not gonna lie to you all. Can we decorate the basement too? Is that a thing? If so, I want to make it 100% cuter. Because it's not cute. Or black, maybe. Why are there so many decisions? Okay, we'll try with these. I'm not sure if we can actually decorate down here. No, you can't. That sucks. That sucks, but okay. How are we feeling about the vibe? I think I like it. I wish I could decorate Shane's because it is ruining the vibe, but you know. We're gonna work on it. Can't put a calendar there. Okay. Got ya. We will work more on it eventually. I don't think it was a good spending thing right now, but who cares? It made me happy. Oh, a trash can. We need to see if we can get there in time. We have to be super fast. Did we make it? Yes. Okay. Upgrade to a steel. And that means I get money now, right? I think I'm correct. We need to find leaks. Look, she needs a stepping stool. Kind of like me. Gift for George. The strong stuff. Okay, delivery. Aquamarine. I don't have the call. Oh my god. I kind of do need to be more on it with the to-dos because I need to do 40 to get the achievement. I don't need a damn radish, I need a leek. Watch me not get any leeks. And there's usually so much coal, but there's no coal now. Love to see it. Okay, we got coal. We can just mine here. I do not need a bone flute. We only need a little bit more. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, now we can go deliver it. But I am just gonna clear it all at this point. Okay. To the bar. See if there's anyone there that actually we need. Oh, Gus, what's wrong? Hi, Khaleesi. Hello, sir. What is the matter? I'm just looking over last month's earnings and it's not looking very good. The worst thing, and I hate to say this because she's my friend, is Pam. Oh my god, she hasn't paid. They're gonna make me pay off her tab, aren't they? Oh my god. Oh god. Someone needs to put this woman in her place. See, that's all you have to do, Gus. Grow a pair of balls. Now let's get you that drink. Oh, goodness. Clint, I have the call, I think. Where do I deliver it, actually? Okay, talk to Clint. Great. Seems these ores don't have any rare gems hidden inside. That's okay, here's your ores back and your payment. Well, thank you, Clint. Now we have to find Ken. Wherever he is. If I can find him. There he is. Speak of the devil. You. Oh, so you saw the ad and I posted. I really appreciate it. Let's see here what I owe you. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you. You are all paying towards my next catalog. Good evening, Lewis. Don't mind me. Now, I'm intrigued. Do I just get a cow? Is that what that's saying to me? I would love a full-on cow. I feel like I have 2 Star Drop teas now. I'm not entirely sure who to give them to. I don't know who's worth the Star Drop tea. Well, the trees are growing back. And then they're gone. I'm just looking for leaks. What the heck? You want seaweed? Wait, you stay there, dude. That is adorable. And it reminds me of my brother. Oh god. Let's get him some seaweed. I didn't even know he was there. What the heck? I should make it in time, I hope. I haven't checked on the fish in a while. Not that I know what to give it. Did I put the seaweed back in the correct place? I did not. It's getting late, I know, but a bear wants seaweed. There we go. I'll take 2 just in case. That is a teddy bear, right? He has to be. Oh my god, that is kind of creepy. Oh, he wants a radish now. Oh my god. I saw one. I know I did. Where did I see it? Oh, Mr. Bear, I don't have time. I hope he's still there tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. There's the damn radish. Oh god, no. I passed out. I didn't make it. God damn it. Oh, God. I wonder who found me. Who took my money? Okay, we just woke up. Okay, that's fine. But anyway, guys, we are going to go ahead and end the stream. We've hit our 3-hour mark. My throat is killing me, but I had a lot of fun. I hope you also enjoyed. Let us look for someone to raid. I'm thinking maybe another Stardew player, possibly. Change the music. Let's see. I will not be streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I'll look forward to you joining me if you wish. You can go ahead and copy and paste the raid message when we go over to raid. And yeah. Here we go. Thank you again to everyone who followed and joined me today, and I will see you on